Good afternoon, students. Today we'll discuss the another criteria of finding the common errors, that is the articles. So what are articles? Articles are the determiners a, and, the. So let us understand what are determiners. Determiners are the words used before a noun to show the kind of reference that it is to make. A and the follow under two basic types of determiners: definite articles, or which we say definite determiners, and indefinite determiners. Indefinite determiners are those that are used before noun to refer them in a general way, not in a specific way. So is the work of the indefinite articles a and an. They are known as indefinite as they do not refer to or point out any particular or definite person or thing. So what are definite articles? Definite articles, also known as specific articles, refer to a particular noun or person and thing. Therefore, the definite article points out some particular person or thing. Now, here are some examples of definite and indefinite articles. When we take the example of A and N, I took from him a pen, which means it might be any pen, a notebook, any notebook, and an inkpot, any inkpot. The, this is the girl I saw in the market, which means we are pointing at some particular girl in the market, not the random girl. Now the use. Generally, articles a and an are used before singular nouns, which is countable, and article the is used before both singular and plural nouns to point out at the definiteness of that noun. Example: a cow is a beautiful animal. She takes an apple every day, which means she is taking one apple every day. The students of my school are really diligent, referring to particular students. The house you have bought is a spacious one, referring to a particular house. If a singular common noun is used in its widest sense, no article is used before it, which means using the singular common noun in its most widest sense or most widest meaning, we use no article before it. Example: man is a social being. This is the widest use of the word man. Now let us understand the uses of a and an. First and foremost use, which we have been learning since our childhood. A or a is used before the consonant sounds and an before vowel sounds. Now we need to understand that there is a difference between consonant and vowel, and consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Consonant refer to all the alphabets except A, E, I, O, U, because these alphabets are vowel. But consonant sound and vowel sound refers to the sound produced by these alphabets in particular. Now, what we need to remember is that a word might start with a consonant sound. A word might start with a vowel, but the sound produced by the word would be a consonant, then it will be taking a. Now look at this particular example. A utensil. U here is vowel, but the sound produced by U is that of Y, y. Why? Hence it is taking consonant. Here are some examples of uses of a and an. A boy, a box, a European, again starting with vowel, producing a consonant sound. A university, a hotel, a hat, a 1 rupee note, a U, a BA, a PhD, a one-day match, an orange, an island, an egg, an uncle, an R. Now here it is starting with consonant H. H here is a consonant, but the sound produced is a vowel sound R. So it is followed by article an. Similarly here, an MLA. M is a consonant letter, but the sound is M, which is, if we write, it is EM, M. So the sound produced is a vowel sound, hence it is taking and before it. Now the another use is before a common noun in the singular number to generalize it as a class. We are using before a common noun in singular number and we are generalizing the class. A dog is a faithful animal, which means generally every dog is a faithful animal. An aeroplane must be insured. A child needs care. Almost every child needs care. Second use is before certain expressions of quantity. An ample proof, which means sufficient amount of proof. A lot of noise. A great deal of money. A good deal of money. A couple of workers. Third use is before a noun, complement. This includes name of profession also. It may be a storm. She is a student. Her being a student is complementing the common noun. He is a doctor. Being a doctor, the profession of doctor is, is the indicator of his identity. He should be an advocate. This is because this means he's possessing the qualities of advocate. Fourth uses before certain numbers, 100, 1,000, 1,000,000, and before half when it is followed by a whole number, a liter and a half, which means 1.5 liter, 1.5 kilos. Also, we use a after half share, half holiday, a half portion, a third, a quarter. Before singular countable nouns to express exclamations. Singular countable nouns. There we were using the common nouns. Here we were using singular countable nouns. What a beautiful flower. So the beauty of the flower is inculcating a feeling of exclamation. Such a hot weather. How high a mountain. Next is in expression of price, speed, ratio, etc. 50 kilometers an hour, which is 50 kilometers per hour. 20 rupees a meter, 20 rupees per meter. 8 rupees a dozen, 8 rupees per dozen. 5 times a week, 5 times per week. Before Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, followed by the surname. A Mr. Chaudhary, a Mrs. Chauhan, a Miss Sharma. In place of numeral 1, numeral 1 refers to when we have to place the digit 1 or we have to write the spelling 1, instead of writing one, we write a. 2 makes a company, 2 makes one company, and 3 makes a crowd. Not a soul was saved, not one soul was saved. A word of hint was sufficient, one word of hint was sufficient. Next, to make a common noun of proper noun, which means we are using the proper noun to refer to its common sense. He proved a Harish Chandra. Everyone knows that Harish Chandra was famous for his ability of speaking truth, or his quality of speaking truth in any situation. So here the proper noun Harish Chandra is acting as the common noun. Now there's a note that article a or an is not used before plural nouns, mass nouns, and meals. Meals when we are talking about food, except when meal is preceded by an adjective or it is a special for celebration or it is an hour of celebration. For example, this is very usual that he takes dinner at 8 p.m. Okay, that is fine. It's time for dinner. But if you're saying he gave us a fabulous dinner, so fabulous is the adjective. Hence, we are using a. We had a dinner with the PM. So, having dinner with the Prime Minister is obviously an occasion of celebration. So, with this, we end with the uses of a and an. And in our next class, we'll start with the uses of the. Thank you.